Nissan, innovation that excites. Coming up, we'll break down today's game, check scores, and take you inside Baylor men's basketball. And now, we're live. Alongside Hall of Famer Pat Nunley, here's the voice of the Bears, John Morris.
Countdown to tip-off. This is Pete Souza filling in for John Morris. He is on the TV side today alongside Pat Nunley. I am alongside the great David Kay as Baylor men's basketball. It's set to welcome Arlington Baptist to town today at the Farrell Center. Tip off in just about 29 minutes. This is what I would call the final tune-up for a Baylor team that on January 3rd, right around the corner, it is TNT at TCU. The ball will go up. Conference play will begin. David Kay, what are your thoughts this last non-con before we get into Big 12 play?
Well, this is all about just getting some reps in after coming back from the Christmas break to make sure that the first time you're tipping off after an extended period isn't a Big 12 game. Obviously, a lower-tier opponent, one you feel really good about. You don't have to do a ton of scout and prep work. You can just kind of get in your rotations and get back on the floor in a competitive environment. But also, man, there's a lot of juice right now because of that recent addition of James Najee that has given this program suddenly it feels like it has a little bit of depth, whereas before you were really playing a seven-man rotation.
Well, we will see James today, but not James Najee.
Yeah.
You told me pregame we are set for a Baylor debut.
Yes, James Goodis is expected to make his Baylor debut today. Walk-on transfer from Indiana. I expect that he will see quite a bit of game action. And then we do think, if all things go well over the next week, do think you will see James Najee on Saturday at TCU.
So the James Najee situation on Christmas Eve, it was announced that Baylor had added James Najee, a player who was once drafted 31st in the NBA by the Charlotte Hornets, was playing overseas in Spain. His NBA rights belong to the New York Knicks, but now he belongs to the Baylor Bears, right? That's all that to say he is one of us now. And talking to Scott Drew and hearing Scott Drew talk about, hey, this is a Baylor guy, too. Yeah. I think a lot of times we get caught up in the basketball, but we haven't gotten far off from the Baylor mission. A guy who can come to campus and who will be a part of the team on and off the floor.
Yeah, he's made a great impression already, and I remember this is something we've been working on for a while. I had to keep it all under wraps until it was actually approved. But first Zoom the staff had with him, they got off of it and said, man, that was a lot like talking to Jonathan Chama-Chachua, who is someone that everyone who's a Baylor fan who got to know him at all just loved the guy. And I think that's how James is as well. You know, Jason Smith spent a couple hours with him yesterday and said it was just like talking to anybody else who's been in our program for years. And so they're really excited about him. Like I said, not going to play today because you got to go through the whole clearance process with the physical and all the testing that gets done with that. But, man, he is a great addition to this program. And, we're not going to shy away from the fact there's some negative publicity around the fact that he's the first former NBA draft pick since Larry Bird to come back to college. But you know what? It's within the rules. So the rules are that if you play overseas, you've got to be within your 5-year clock. Well, your 5-year clock doesn't start until you enroll in a college. Well, he never enrolled in a college, so his 5-year clock is just now starting. And then you can play professionally as long as you didn't get paid more than basic expenses, which can include things like apartments, which you often get when you're overseas. And so he met those qualifications. He submitted a ton of paperwork to the NCAA to get that all approved. And at the end of the day, you don't have to like the rules, but we're going to play within the rules. And the rules say that he was cleared, and he was cleared on Christmas Eve. It's not like we held this and wanted to dump it in the news on Christmas Eve. I know that would be a decent strategy if you were trying to hide something. We truly got the call around 10 a.m. on Christmas morning that he was cleared and had 4 years eligibility. And everyone was very excited about that.
Yeah, and Baylor fans, I think basketball fans really are excited, too, to get a chance to see a guy like this play, especially in the Big 12, so close to home for us. And, again, it was mentioned the guy grew up in the church. My favorite is that I can't wait to see his hands and his dexterity because he played the piano in church as a young man. I heard Coach Drew mention to the press. So excited about that. Excited about today's matchup, obviously. And here we are. Conference play is right around the corner. The Conecuh Sausage Countdown to tip-off will continue after this. J-Mo standing by with some Baylor talent We'll be right back on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from
Okay, so I come out to this, and then he sends it back to you.
staff. Receive your eye health. Enjoy the...
Yeah, that was a great explanation of everything. Absolutely.
therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back. John Morris with Dan Skilling.
All right, 4 minutes right here.
A natural question would be, how was your time off over Christmas? What did you do over your time off? And you've got something pretty significant that you did over the Christmas break.
Yes, sir. First, just after our last game, getting ready for the trip, took in a nice day here to relax, and then next morning flying out to Cincinnati. Saw some family out there, and first day, just relaxing out there, took a day off, next day, proposed to my now fiance. It was a very beautiful thing. God is great. I'm very happy, still cheesing as we speak. I'm glad to have her in my life forever. Later that day, I worked out. Next day after that, worked out again. Then Christmas, I relaxed, and then the 26th, I worked out. I ran a couple miles with my fiance. Just kind of stay in shape. Shooting the ball, making sure it still feels good. Shooting the ball. Coming back. I'm not going to take 5 days off. And it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Spending time with my fiance, doing something I wanted to do for a long time now, but just trying to find the perfect time to do it. For all of us. And I wanted to make sure when I did it, I had a couple days to just enjoy me and her, that was beautiful. And then after I did that, I went to church, thanked the Lord for everything and letting everything happen smoothly and let me stay nice and comfortable and injury-free in the non-conference. 98% of non-conference done already, keeping me healthy, watching over my body, watching over my family and my team. And then now getting back. Been back for a couple days now, trying to get back in shape. I know mostly everybody was in the gym when we were gone, just staying back at it because we all approached the game like pros. So nobody was really rusty at all, but running the rust off, as coaches will say, even if they know we're in the gym or not. And then prepping for this game. Hopefully we get a win, and then we prep for Big 12 play and building our habits and welcome Najee in, with open arms and be blessed that he's here with us and he's going to make us a better team.
Yeah, very good. Pretty good synopsis of what happened. So Haley is here. Is she back in Waco or did she stay in Cincinnati?
She's back in Waco with me, yep.
She's here. All right, that's great. We'll watch for her in the stands today. She won't be a distraction to you, right? It's your fiancé now, but it won't be a distraction.
No, it will not be a distraction. She's at all the games. games, and when I'm inside those lines, there's nothing I'm worried about but being inside those lines.
Perfect. That's great. All right, you mentioned James Najee, new to the program, won't play today, could play as early as this weekend. What's that like, welcoming a guy to the team, to the roster here at midterm?
Just worrying about Baylor, worrying about the coaches, athletics, the GAs, the managers, the trainers, the physical trainers, and our strength coaches, and the whole nine. And worrying about what we think, and worrying about Baylor, not worrying about the outside noise and other people's opinions. College basketball is turning into like a real pro environment, and years to come, I think it will be more of like
30 seconds.
Kids are getting paid now, and the whole nine. And we'll bring them in with open arms, and try to get them acclimated. The coaches will try to get them acclimated with the plays and the play style and what we want. And I think he'll pick it up real quickly. Like I said, he's a pro, and he's a smart player, and we're happy to have him. And I bet you he's happy to be here at his Baylor Bear.
Yeah. It'd be nice to add another body to the rotation, won't it?
10 seconds.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Dan, thanks very much. Congratulations again to you and Haley. Have a great game today.
Thank you. Amen.
All right. Dan Skillings Jr. and Pete and David, back to you.
Dan Skillings from South Jersey to Cincinnati to telling us just about everything he did over his short break, but getting engaged, obviously, the crescendo. The Baylor family had to be excited, David, when they saw that news.
Yeah, that was really cool for Dan, and I think he's someone who's really thriving in this environment and kind of needed to change the scenery after 3 years at Cincinnati. And it's been really cool to see him take on leadership with this team. And so there was a Zoom call on Christmas Eve. When we got word about Najee being cleared, we scheduled a Zoom with the team and talked to them first because we wanted to make sure they heard it from the coaches before it hit social media. And that was like the first 10 minutes of the call was everybody just loving up Dan and congratulating him on the engagement before we finally got to the big news about the player edition. But, yeah, that was really cool and very happy for him.
It was cool to hear Dan talk about this. And also we saw yesterday Cameron Carr was right out in front talking about, hey, we are going to welcome James Najee here. And you kept hearing it with open arms. And Cameron has experience with this last year being a middle-of-the-year transfer, right? Yep. And so your thoughts about him being welcomed to this family and what you've experienced so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be hard when you're integrating someone new midway through the season, and there are the feelings of, we've been in this since the summer together and all that. Like, that's difficult. But let's be honest, we added him because it was a need. And I think everyone realizes that. Everyone knows it. And no one blames him or anything like that or has any hard feelings. It's just a matter of it is hard to integrate someone into a group that's been close-knit for the last, 6-8 months. And so we do want to temper expectations a little bit. Like, he's going to be an impactful player. He's going to really help us. But he's not going to save our season and make us a national championship contender that when we wouldn't have otherwise been that. You have to be realistic. It's going to take some time for him to come along. You hope he can make an impact at the start of Big 12 play, but you have to also expect he's going to be a lot better in March than he is in January, just from anytime you join a new program, especially midway through the year, it's going to be a challenge.
Well, and it's also a special addition when you consider the Baylor Brain Trust that brought him here. And then, hey, these guys need a break. I mean, we're talking about a 7-man rotation here where coming into conference play, it's going to be very important that there is an opportunity for these guys to get rest. All right, we'll step aside on the Baylor Sports Media Network and come back. It will be John Morris with head coach Scott Drew on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Planning a new or used vehicle purchase?
All right, with the interview and the breaks, you got about 9.5 minutes here.
It's a winning season with First Central's full court press of quick local loan processing, your best rate and flexible terms. Apply online. You'll score at www.firstcentralcu.com. We're your team.
Membership and loan policy requirements apply. Member NCUA.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyota-thon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyota-thon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back inside Foster Pavilion. John Morris with Baylor head coach Scott Drew. Baylor back in action today following the Christmas break. It was a good Christmas for you, wasn't it? Going in off the win, and here you are back at it today.
Yes, we are, and Santa gave us a big gift. So a lot of excitement. Excited how we are trending as a basketball team the last couple games. Excited that we're able to add a player, especially with Bodo having season-ending surgery and being down 3 players right now. We'll get JJ back. Don't know when, but you know the rigors of the Big 12, and to go through Big 12 play with 7 players really is virtually impossible. No sickness, injury, foul trouble. So to get an 8th, and especially for us with Caden, our only true big, to now have another big is awesome.
Good. All right, tell us about your big present. James Nagy added to your roster.
Yeah, so James, first and foremost, we will never add someone to our team just because of their talent. We will only add if they fit Baylor University and they represent us in a way that can make everybody proud. And we all know we make mistakes. We're saved by grace through faith. But at the end of the day, James is somebody that I know our fans are going to love. A great young man. Somebody grew up in the church, playing the piano in the church. His mom worked in the church, in the ministry. And then somebody that basketball-wise will fit with our team. 7'7" wingspan, 250, very physical player, 7 foot, but knows what his strengths are, will play to his strengths, and I think he'll be a great teammate, and that's why we brought him in. All of the above, not just size, strength measurables.
Good. And he's been playing regularly up until now, and how soon do we see him on the floor in a Baylor uniform?
Well, he this year he's been working out, so he should be in shape, should be ready to go. At the same time, he has to go through the physicals after the medicals get done, and all the compliance stuff's taken care of. Then he's got to learn offenses, defenses. Obviously, he'll have an advantage being someone that's been in different systems, but at the same time, the college game is completely different from the standpoint. I mean, just look at all the zone defenses you have, where a lot of the EuroLeague, NBA Summer League, I mean, virtually man for man, pretty similar concepts. So I think, again, getting them a shorter package of understanding our basic offense and defense, and then let him grow from there. And again, if he can give us a couple minutes here, there, and start the season where he's just adding a little, and then we grow from there. And God forbid, hopefully we don't have any other injuries or foul trouble where he's not put in a position that is not good for him or our team early on.
Good. All right, so add James to your roster. Coming off the Christmas break, you returned to practice a couple of days ago. How have those first couple of practices gone leading into this game?
Well, first and foremost, no injuries. Second of all, getting in better shape and getting some rhythm and chemistry back. And the one thing is, people with fresh legs tend to shoot it a little better. The defensive part, you gotta make sure we're back into that, getting in a stance, moving in puppies. But that's why this great game will be great for us. Gets us a game before Big 12 play, get the rust off, get back into the swing of things, and then and as we know, it's the Big 12 grind is here.
Yeah, it's really important in that respect, isn't it? Knowing you got to go to Fort Worth and play TCU this Saturday.
And again, I don't think anybody likes a long break, a Christmas break, and then come back and try to play a conference game to start. And why I say that is you can practice all you want. The games are different. The adrenaline's different. The rhythm intensity's different. Doesn't matter who you play. It's different. And so getting a game under your belt helps.
Good. Final thought, your defense is a work in progress, but it seems like it has been progressing. Where do you feel like that is?
Well, I think definitely progressing. At the same time, I think having another player, and if you look at the analytics, obviously, Canes are only big without Bodo, and it's nice to have another big body, another rim protector, someone who can help on the rebounding, because if our defensive rebounding can improve, obviously you guard a lot better if you're defending one time and not 3 times in a possession. And then the second thing, making it harder for people to score around the rim. That's an area where we've not been great against good competition. So those 2 areas will help. Also, just with a whole new team adjusting to a new defensive scheme, we are getting better and getting used to playing with each other and just reading and reacting off of each other. And I think we were improving, but fatigue makes cowards of us all, and having another body really will help with that stuff too.
Great. Coach, thank you very much. Get a win today, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, and hopefully everyone had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday.
It's Baylor Coach Scott Drew. It's Baylor and Arlington Baptist coming up here inside Foster Pavilion. Pete and Dave are back after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. But here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
On the Conecuh countdown to tip-off. Quickly, we will get you to the starting lineups. So important for us to tell you exactly who's going to be out there tonight. Let's take a look. For Baylor, you got Dan Skillings, Isaac Williams, Michael Ratai, Tunde Yesufu, and Cameron Carr. And for Arlington Baptist, Davion Allen, Marcel Dalcourt, Trey Walters, Zion Bergios, and Jacob Oberbeck. We'll be back with the opening tip. We are so excited to have you with us. Those were our Baylor Scott and White Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedic starting lineups on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up year sales event at Allen Samuels in Waco. Get the 2025 Ram 1500 Lone Star with 0% for 70 or 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% below MSRP.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the break before the in-game open.
500s, now with $4,000 combined bonus cash allowance, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Hurry, these year-end savings won't last long at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip? Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas. This is Baylor football on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Get ready. Get ready. Kickoff is just moments away. Now. Let's get back to the booth with the voice of the Bears and 2024 Chris Schenkel Award winner, John Morris.
Starting lineups are upon us. Pete Souza alongside David Kay. Arlington Baptist in town for a final tune-up for the Bears before they tip off conference play right around the corner. They'll be up in Fort Worth to take on TCU, but today the issue at hand is Arlington Baptist. All right, David, we've talked about Baylor, their new addition. Let's talk about this game today. How does Arlington Baptist pull off an absolute miracle today?
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I think what I will say is I understand, but I'm not going to, make it up. So what I will say, they returned from last year's game here. They return 19 points in 51 minutes played. You know how much Baylor returns?
0.
No points in no minutes. So they have the edge, the experience in this building, in this matchup, particularly Arlington Baptist with the edge. I think that's about it.
They're 2-8 on the year.
Yeah.
And this is a very small school. They don't have a player over 6'4". They'll have to go bombs away, you would imagine, from the jump. And this could be an affair where patience is key for Baylor defensively. In particular, if the shot clock is run down, you don't want to see guys get into foul trouble. But, obviously, this is an overmatched opponent coming into Foster.
Yeah, now, not to correct you, but they do have one player at 6'7". So they're starting five-man, same height as Baylor's starting five-man, Michael Ratai, at least for one more game.
At least for one more game.
It's fairly even there. But yeah, no, I don't think that they have any illusions of pulling off an upset today. I think for these guys, this is about an incredible experience, playing against some future NBA players in front of probably a much bigger crowd than they've ever played in front of before. And I remember last year's game, a lot of their guys were sticking around getting autographs from our guys after the game. So, I don't want to mislead anyone into thinking that, you gotta be on your P's and Q's or risk an upset today. That's not what that's not going to happen today. This is just more of a glorified exhibition, and honestly, for Arlington Baptist, it counts as an exhibition. It does not count in their standings for their conference.
Bubba Jennings is their head coach. It was pretty cool to see him talk with Scott Drew just pregame here. They embraced at center court, as did all of the coaches. And Baylor getting set to tip off in this one. Again, their final non-con game before we head into the Big 12. The Bears, of course, wearing their home white uniforms with the green trim. And my alma mater, the Richmond Spiders. So if you're driving, you're listening on the radio, I mean, if you know what the Richmond Spiders uniforms will look like, picture their road uniforms. You got the navy, you got the red trim, and you got a good-looking uniform, I'll say that.
Very nice, and it's fitting for the Patriots to be red, white, and blue.
Absolutely. Pretty good crowd here today on hand, and it's neat to see, with the students gone, you know, the different type of folks you get in those student seats behind us.
Yeah.
Cam Carr is set to jump it up to get it started. He has had a spectacular season so far. Baylor has been off since their game on the 21st, a victory at home against Southern. Jacob Overbeck will jump center with Carr, who wins the tap. Isaac Williams controls and trots across the timeline. Waist-high dribble with the left hand, accelerates. Finds a double team, loses the handle, regains possession. Inside to Ratai, they get the paint touch to Skillings. On the outside, he hands off to Cam Carr, who dunks from the baseline.
Great ball movement for Baylor. Great job handling the pressure by Isaac Williams. His first start at Baylor had an immediate double team and fought his way through it to find an open man.
Patriots with the basketball. Three try, knocked down. Trey Walters says hello.
Bubba Jennings calls timeout, and I gotta think there's a little bit of, hey, let's enjoy this lead as long as we can.
I was like, wait, who called the timeout?
37 seconds. He knocked down that long three, Walters did. And
by the way, Trey Walters just turned around, and I'm not lying, said take a picture. I think that's part of it. They will take a picture of the scoreboard, and they will remember this. And good for them, right? I mean, again, they got here in a 15-seat passenger van.
Yeah, with some auxiliary vehicles added in, but yeah, not a full bus. He's laughing with the official over there. I respect that move so much.
I love it. Bubba Jennings, a little bit of Bruce Geetson to it, if you're familiar.
Yeah, I can see that.
With former Central Texas newsman and a Baylor professor. Williams, pressure is extend. He breaks it. Cam Carr throws down a tomahawk jam off of some more great ball movement.
Arlington Baptist really trying to pressure Isaac Williams, and he's handled it well. And didn't get an assist on either of the first two. Both of them went to Skillings, but it was sort of a hockey assist where his pass created the assist.
Jumper off the mark by Davian Allen. Rebound grabbed by Bourgeois. He throws it off of a Baylor player. It'll stay right here. Shot clock at 20, 18:48 left. 4-3 Baylor. Patriots inbound. Allen pulling the trigger. Underneath. Long three attempted by Michael Dalcourt is off the mark. Skillings will run. Drifts to the left side outside the arc, pumps it to Tunde Yesufu. Peekaboo pass down low. Mikey Ratai grabs it. First shot was off the mark. Second one he's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Bears are able to get really whatever they want. If they can just handle the pressure out beyond the three-point line, they're able to get easy looks at the rim, as the first two were dunks by Carr, and then that one was a open layup if he hadn't been fouled.
Have you been impressed so far with the ball movement? I have.
Yeah, and I'm encouraged by Isaac Williams. You know, he's got that has been a point of emphasis for him, is handling the ball pressure. And I'm glad Arlington Baptist is kind of trying to test him a little bit with that in his first Baylor start.
And what say you brings about this first start for Isaac Williams?
Well, Obi Agwam being out with an illness today created that opportunity.
Tunde Yesufu with the putback off of Ratai's miss of a second free throw. So Baylor's lead swells to 7-3. Off-balance jumper is buried by Bourgeois. Good shooting early on for the Patriots. They're 2 of 4. Problem is their opponent 3 of 3. Yesufu. Shot fake to the hole by Elastic Man somehow gets it off. He's fouled. Misses the shot. Will shoot 2.
I think he got hit in the face, a little bit shaken up there, but yeah, he's holding his lip a little bit. But one thing that is the key, like, you just can't get anybody hurt today. And I think everybody knows that. Let's play a clean game and not have any hard fouls. This is a, like I said, glorified exhibition. No reason to risk the rest of your season on this one.
Yes, his first free throw is good. 8-5, Baylor with the advantage over Arlington Baptist. 18:04 left in the first half. Yesufu rattles home his second free throw attempt. 9-5 Baylor. Bourgeois inbounds against pressure. It was tipped by Yesufu, but into the waiting arms of Davian Allen. His layup attempt is no good. Skillings on the other end. Fast breaks. Nice pass. Dunk.
Bears continuing their pace of 1 dunk per minute. We're just over 2 minutes in and already 3 slam dunks for this Baylor team, up 11-5.
Bourgeois controls and hands it off at the timeline. Trey Walters now dribbles between his legs. Working on Williams. Ooh, he elevates but has it rejected by Mikey Ratai. Ratai out of the pack with it. Ahead to Skillings. Skillings extra pass. And Williams with the follow off the window. Layup good.
And that's 10 points in the paint already for Baylor. The other 3 all coming from the free throw line, 2 from Yesufu and 1 from Ratai.
The 6-0 flurry, 41 seconds. Backdoor move by Walters. His shot is rejected. Out of bounds. Hit by Williams. Second block of the game for Baylor. Ratai with 1. Now Williams with 1. Caden Powell checks into the basketball game for Dan Skillings. As we heard, Skillings engaged over the Christmas break to his longtime girlfriend, who went to Cincinnati with him, and people stoked about that. Why wouldn't we be? Walters controls for the Patriots off the inbound. Top of the key, step back jumper for Dalcourt is off the mark again. Long rebound to Cam Carr, who looks ahead. At the free throw line, Caden Powell controls off of the pass and kicks it back out to Tunde Yesufu. Yesufu from the left wing glides to a layup. 2 more points for him. He's got 6.
There's just such a mismatch here with the length and athleticism of this Baylor team. Quite different from even last year's team that faced Arlington Baptist.
15-5, Baylor leads, 16:49 left in the first half. Top of the key, 3's off the mark from Gary Gray, the 6'2 junior from Houston, Texas. Williams in transition finds Michael Ratai, who gets a shot off falling away and is fouled and will head back to the free throw line.
I think the Bears are looking to take advantage of opportunities to get out and run in transition a little bit. That's been a point of emphasis for Scott Drew these last handful of games. You've got to take advantage of your opportunities to get out and run before the other defense is set up, and they're definitely doing that today.
Ratai bends his knees and knocks down the first free throw. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork. Remember, their patented blend of seasonings and smoked over a pure hickory fire is available for you. For true hickory smoked flavor, Conecuh sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy your family's favorite recipe. Second free throw good by Ratai. Baseball pass breaks the pressure on the inbound from Arlington Baptist. Opportunity to reset now. Controlling left of the circle. Rotation goes to Walters. He hoists a 3 from the right side, no good. Yesufu skies for the rebound. 17-5 Baylor. Errant pass out of bounds. Bears first turnover. Patriots with the basketball.
Cam Carr just got a little bit too far into the interior before he made that pass. It was just a short pass that was a little hot to handle, but good effort trying to get out on the break and push the tempo.
Walters controls, goes to the left side. Gray puts it in reverse, then elevates from the elbow on the left side, no good. Another rebound for the Bears. Yesufu leads the charge and taps the brakes left of the circle. Holds it high over his hand, just in front, over his head rather, just in front of the Patriots bench. Baylor now rotates the basketball. Carr ends up with the top of the key. Slices to the hole off the window for two.
Cam Carr bounced off a couple of bodies on his way to the rim there, and really nice body control. Takes shots on both sides and still soft touch to lay it up on the left side.
12-0 run for Baylor. Bears are 7 of 7 from the field. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Patriots. So a turnover after this timeout. We'll come back with a Baylor basketball. 19-5, 15-16 left in the first half. You are listening to the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Pavilion, Pete Souza alongside David Kay. Baylor up early, 19-5 on Arlington Baptist. Bears in the midst of a 17-2 run, and they've yet to miss a shot, David.
Yeah, 7 of 7, getting really good looks, and held Arlington Baptist to 2-11 from the field, forcing some really tough shots. That'll be hard to maintain for all 40 minutes. I think everyone knows this will be an easy game to let your effort kind of lapse. So that'll be something to watch. You know, is this Baylor team able to stay locked in and keep working on what they need to work on? But good opportunity also to just mix in some. They'll probably mix in a little bit of zone and just work on that. Really wish in an ideal world you would have loved to have seen James Najee get here before Christmas and get cleared for this game. It's a great low pressure experience to get him out there. It just wasn't going to happen. But all in all, great start for this Baylor team. A lot of sharing of the ball. 4 assists, 3 of them Dan Skillings.
Yeah, Skillings has been a house of fire and has had his eyes up pretty much all game long, looking for teammates. Don't forget also about Skillings when you see his scoring too, has been a threat. Baylor set to inbound the basketball right now. Nice crowd here. Continues to trickle in on a holiday week.
Yeah. No, 3 p.m. on a weekday. Have to feel pretty good about this one.
Caden Powell, hometown boy, controls top of the key, rotates to Yesufu. Yesufu back to the basket on the left block. Pumps it out to Dan Skillings, who knocks down a tray. We mentioned his first bucket. Now he's got 5 points on the afternoon. 20-2 run for Baylor. Patriots trying to stop the bleeding. Walters, left side. Nice floater just off the mark from Gary Gray. Rebound for Carr. Cam Carr, eyes up, top of the key. Went underneath for Caden Powell, who couldn't climb the ladder for it. Last touch by Walters, so it'll stay Baylor basketball.
Yeah, Caden's telling Cam, I'm a big man, throw it up. Let me go get it. Cam said, yeah, that's my fault. Threw that one right at his head as he was running down the court. Fortunately, went off the hand of an Arlington Baptist player.
Yeah, and it was matched up down there. If anybody, was Trey Walters, so obviously the advantage for Powell. Carr stings it to the left side to Isaac Williams, who goes right to the hole. Baseline off the window for 2.
Now 9 of 9 from the field for this Baylor team. Isaac with 4 points.
Right side. Bryce Archie controls into the basketball game. Boucher, long three. Just nicks the rim. Here comes Skillings. Nice look. Nice look and take. Lost the handle. Shot was no good. In transition goes Arlington Baptist, and a foul as Boucher goes to the hoop. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, great move by a little bit of a Euro step by Dan Skillings to get a good look at the rim. Just left it a little bit short. First miss of the day for this Baylor team.
That's why for the Patriots, number 24-5. An early lead for the Bears. 13:53 left in the first half. Bourgeois bends his knees.
Entering the game.
Misses the first free throw.
Number 12, Michael Rataj.
Rataj into the basketball game as Cam Carr will get a break. Bourgeois' second free throw attempt is good.
That ends the 17-0 Baylor run. Bears had the longest run in the Big 12 this season, 23-0 against Alcorn, until I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before Texas Tech had a 24-0 run in their game.
Isaac Williams directs traffic. Starting today in place of Obi Agbum, out with an illness. Caden Powell controls top of the key. Skip pass from Rataj to Skillings. Skillings out of the corner, hangs. Layup is no good, but he's fouled. He'll head to the charity stripe.
That was a really nice skip pass from Michael Rataj. Arlington Baptist was putting a lot of help on the ball side, and that skip pass was wide open. Dan Skillings just kind of bobbled the catch. Otherwise, I think he'd have taken the three, but instead made a better decision to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Skillings 5 points on the day so far, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, has 3 assists. Knocks down his first free throw. Dan Skillings played a lot of college basketball, more than 100 games at Cincinnati. And is on the cusp of another season in conference with the Big 12. Pressure extended by the Bears. Barely broken by the Patriots. Tunde Yesufu finally gets a hand in there, and Baylor takes it away. Rataj comes up with the steal. Williams found Yesufu, who came down to the ground and went up again and dropped in 2 more points. 28-6, Baylor advantage, and they press. Another steal. And Williams is fouled after that steal.
That was a great job on Isaac Williams making that lob pass to Tunde Yesufu, and then even better decision by Tunde. Instead of trying to force an off-balance look when you didn't quite catch it where you were looking to, just came down and went right back up with it for an easy layup, and then a quick steal from Isaac Williams on that inbound pass.
Baylor has missed just 1 field goal so far today. They are 10 of 11. And now they are 8 of 9 from the free throw line, with that first free throw going down for Williams.
I think Bears have only played 6 players to this point, with Obi Agbum out with an illness. I think it's only a brief matter of time until we see a Will Kirkendall, Drew Perry, and James Goodis sighting.
Pressure extended once again by the Bears. Archie has it over the timeline for the Patriots as they break it. He finds himself in trouble in the corner against Williams. Kicks it out top of the key. Will Ware controls. On the right side, it's Archie. Archie drops it off to Ware at the elbow. With 11 on the shot clock, a 3 is knocked down by Davian Allen. Big tray for the Patriots. The kid from Pflugerville, Texas on the board. 30-9 Baylor. Skillings, as Baylor faces some pressure, inbounds and gets it back, and then finds Carr across half court. Bears break the pressure, and Rataj comes up with the layup in transition.
First bucket of the day for Rataj. Really nice pass ahead and a hockey assist from Dan Skillings, and then I think it was Rataj who got, no, Cameron Carr got the assist on that one, his second assist of the game.
Boy, Dan Skillings really is thriving. You mentioned it before the game, but he seems so comfortable out there. At Cincinnati, I just felt like he had to shoulder a lot of the load, and you saw a lot of the pressure on him and the way he may have pressed a little bit. Here, he just really seems comfortable and playing free.
Yeah, and there's something to be said, I think, for a complete reset with the roster. you come in and everyone's new, and there's no preconceived notions. Yeah. No, this is my role. This, it was just everybody coming in together saying we're going to earn it. And I think Dan really thrived with that setup.
Yesufu on the block, bullying his way into the lane. 2 more points for Baylor. Trey Walters at 5'10", didn't have a shot at stopping the big fella, 6'5", 220. 34-9 Baylor with the advantage. Mid-range jump shot knocked down by Allen. He's got 5 straight points.
And he's almost to the total he had the last time they played in Waco last year. He had 7 points in 20 minutes in that game.
Ratai dribbles with his left hand, waist high. Checked by Will Ware at 5'9". That's a mismatch. There's mismatches everywhere out there, folks, today, so forgive me if I don't call out every one. Flying to the hoops with Skillings. He is fouled. We've got a timeout on the floor. When we come back, the kid from South Jersey shooting 2 free throws. He's already got 9 points. Baylor's lead, 34-11, 11-19 left in the first half. You're listening to the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage led by expert industry knowledge and a commitment to community. With kindness and integrity at the forefront, every agent is equipped to help you navigate the market and make the real estate journey your own. Whether buying or selling, feel supported with an award-winning agent at your side from first offer to contract and close. Magnolia Realty serves cities including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Temple. Learn more at magnoliarealty.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Don't miss out on Texas's top 50 barbecue located right off Highway 6 outside Waco at Hellberg's. Hellberg's offers catering, daily specials, and more to barbecue lovers from across Texas. Hellberg's Barbecue, salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer. Also, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Athletics. 34-11 right now. Baylor in command of this one against Arlington Baptist. Bears have made 3 of their last 3, have only missed 1 field goal so far on the afternoon. Are 12 of 13. On the other side, 4 of 15 shooting for Arlington Baptist. They've got a lot of big bodies and hands in the faces of teammates and themselves when they're putting up shots, and it is showed today. A tough road to hoe for the Patriots. Tunde Yesufu with 10 points so far this afternoon. That's the 3rd straight game he's reached double figures in the first half.
Yeah, Tunde really aggressive on the offensive end. Also has a couple rebounds and an assist, but encouraged so far at the sharing of the ball with this Baylor team. 7 assists on 12 made field goals, 22 points in the paint, and none for Arlington Baptist, which I think is a little bit to be expected when you look at the size mismatch.
So Dan Skillings at the free throw line. First free throw is off the mark. He's got that right sleeve, or the sleeve on his right leg, I should say. Battled injury most of last year at Cincinnati. Second free throw's off the mark. That's the bad news. Good news is Mikey Ratai snuck in for the offensive board and put it back up and in.
I think that's the second time Ratai has rebounded a missed free throw today and laid it right back in.
36-11, Baylor leads, 11 minutes left. Nice backdoor pass coming from Jacob Overbeck. He finds Walters, who slides 2 points.
Just like that, first points in the paint for Arlington Baptist. That was a nice backdoor cut that caught Dan Skillings a little bit flat-footed.
36-13, Baylor with the advantage. 10:43 left in the first half. Cameron Carr spins out of trouble, was double-teamed in the right corner, spun out of it, hit two, and is fouled.
I think the only question for Cam Carr today is, are we going to see a SportsCenter top 10 dunk? I think he was looking for one there, but he took the foul and just finished the layup in the process.
And Carr has been perfect on the day. 4 of 4 from the field. 8 points for him as he bends his knees. And sinks number 9. Pressure extended once again by the Bears. Yesufu sees Walters get by him. Jump shot in transition for Will Ware, rattles out. Offensive board by Overbeck. He'll be telling his friends about that someday. I mean, right down in the trenches with the big fellas.
That's a good board for Overbeck, and I will, Jacob, a little bit of a smile on his face. It's funny, like sometimes people feel a little bad when you see a mismatch like this.
Yeah.
I think Arlington Baptist is handling it the only way you can. Like, hey, we know we're not coming here to pull off a shock the world upset. We're just going to enjoy it and make the best of it, make some memories. And I think you see that with the calling of the timeout when they had the 3-2 lead.
And Overbeck is looking, by the way, in the same, he's got a big smile on his face after hitting the first free throw. Made sure he slapped hands with everybody on his team after he made it. He's got one yellow shoe, one pink shoe.
That's an official look, though. I want to be clear. It's not that the team can't afford to give him matching shoes.
No.
That was a choice.
It's a good look, yeah. Around the holiday season, picture Buzz from Home Alone. I mean, that's the look we're playing against today for Baylor Bear fans, just to give you an idea. This is radio. Ratai faces pressure, breaks it. Yesufu, Powell underneath with the slam.
Good to see Caden Powell get a bucket. He's the last of the 6 in the rotation playing today to get on the board, and he had 4 rebounds already, but that was his first look.
Dante Jones controls, drifts to the left side, pumps it over to Walters. Walters, spin move, fires it cross court. 3 try by Dalcourt was blocked. Baylor in transition. Yesufu had a 3 in the corner, opted to take it to the hole, lost the handle. Overbeck dives and saves it. Here come the Patriots. High off the glass goes Dalcourt. No good. Bears run an interference on that attempt. Cam Carr drops it off underneath in transition. Baylor goes. More fast break points. These 2 belong to Dan Skillings.
And a really unselfish play by Cam Carr, who could have taken the layup there and instead looked to his teammate Dan Skillings. That's 3 assists for Cam Carr as well.
Baylor shooting a piping hot 94% from the field right now. Right side, Dante Jones. He accelerates. Nice jump step. Jump stop, I should say, with the left-handed shovel that goes in off the glass.
That's a tough shot and a nice play by Dante Jones. A little bit of a, I don't know if you, what do you call that? It wasn't a floater, but it was from that range and kind of a little shovel shot.
Off the hip, yeah, it was like a shovel shot, right? Yeah. Carr loses the handle, but a fortuitous bounce goes right to Skillings, who lays it up off the backboard and in.
We'll see if they give him an assist on that one. It was, yeah, they do. So 4th assist for Cameron Carr. All things breaking the Bears' way when you lose the handle on one and still get a dime out of it.
45-17, Baylor leads, 8:48 left in the first half. Out of the corner goes Jones, goes to Overbeck. Overbeck at 14 feet battles with Caden Powell. A lot of physical action there between Overbeck and Powell. No foul called. Here's Overbeck with 4 on the shot clock from the right wing, no good. Rebound Cam Carr, he looks ahead to Mikey Ratai. Bounce pass from Ratai to Powell. His attempt to get it to Skillings is intercepted. Flying across the timeline is Bourgeois. He is fouled and will shoot free throws.
3rd turnover of the day for the Bears. A little bit sloppy on that one. Caden Powell had the right idea, but just left the pass a little bit short, trying to kick it out to Dan Skillings.
So Zion Bourgeois from Richmond, Texas, the transfer from Spurgeon College, at the free throw line now. 3 points so far for Bourgeois. He is 1 of 2 at the free throw line. give him 2 of 3.
Entering the game for the Patriots, number 11, Gary Gray. And for your Bears, number
45
10,
to 18.
Isaiah Williams.
Bears in command. Last tune-up before Big 12 play begins against TCU. Second free throw is good.
Entering the game for the Patriots, number 1, Davion Allen, and number
45 to 19. Baylor now with the basketball. No pressure from Bubba Jennings and his team now, as he has called off the Dogs, or should we say Patriots. Across the timeline, yo-yo dribble with the left hand by Williams. He finds top of the key Yesufu, who guns it down low to Ratai. Ratai gets that paint touch and goes back out to Yesufu. His 3 was halfway down, rims out. Rebound for Bryce Archie. Archie tries to get surgical, loses the scalpel. Right side, Williams, rejected. Nice block coming over. Dante Jones makes the play defensively. In transition, the shot was missed by Davion Allen, but followed up by Bourgeois.
Arlington Baptist now with a 4-2 edge in offensive rebounding, a point of frustration for Coach Drew in the early part of this season. Feels like the Bears should be winning the offensive rebounding battles.
Yesufu's 3 from the corner pocket is no good, but Ratai looks like Gulliver from Gulliver's Travels, grabs a rebound, had about 3 Patriots hanging off him, and a foul is called. 7:07 left in the first half. Baylor 45, Arlington Baptist 21. You are listening to the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Slam Dunk Cash with First Central Credit Union. Create a full court press with First Central's free checking that pays you cash back and refunds fees from other banks' ATMs. Enjoy free reward checking and be the MVP of a new cashback season. It's an easy bank shot. Apply online at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Eligibility and qualifications apply. Member NCUA.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. But here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
45 to 21, Baylor with the advantage. 7:07 left in the first half. Pete Souza alongside David Kay. David, it has been all Baylor. Bears have missed just 4 shots. They are 17 of 21 from the floor so far.
And attempted only 3 trays. They're 1 of 3 from distance. 16 of 18 inside the arc. So, it's about what you expected with this matchup. Bears getting whatever they want on the offensive end. It's really just about playing sound defense and not getting sloppy with it, creating any bad habits in this 40 minutes.
Have you seen anything that you know Scott Drew wants to work on, or defensive coordinator Ron Sanchez wants to work on, that you've seen develop in this game so far?
Well, I haven't seen it, but the offensive rebounding has been a big point of emphasis. Not necessarily getting the offensive rebounds, but finding a way to turn those into points. It's been real frustrating. Usually Baylor is really good at capitalizing on second chance points, but there have been games this year they're winning the offensive rebound battle, but losing by significant margins in second chance points. So it's been a point of emphasis for them. When you get the offensive rebound, if you don't have an easy look, you got to kick out for a dagger 3. And, you're not getting a great test with that today, because most of the time when they're getting the offensive rebound, they've got an easy look for a putback. But, 3 offensive rebounds have only turned into 4 points today. That's normally a pretty good number, but that's going to be a point of emphasis for this team.
Ratai at the free throw line. knocks down his first attempt. Ratai now 4 of 5 on the afternoon from the free throw line. Oregon State transfer, averaged 17 points last year for the Beavers. Second free throw looked strong, and it was, but Yesufu grabs the offensive board, can't put it back up and in. A whistle was blown and an offensive foul on Yesufu as he tried for another offensive rebound.
Yeah, he had the offensive rebound on the free throw and just missed the putback, and then on the second attempt was called for going over the back.
So Allen inbounds, finds Dalcourt, who drops it into the forecourt and finds Jones. Running layup by Allen is no good and collected by Yesufu.
Kickball violation.
But a kickball violation on Baylor. So the Patriots will inbound across from the Baylor bench with 20 on the shot clock. Davian Allen controls, dribbles behind his back, takes a long three from about 30 feet, rattled out. Another rebound for Cam Carr. Carr streaks into the forecourt. From the right elbow, he gallops to the hole and drops 2 on the head of Michael Dallencourt. And he's fouled as well, so we'll have a shot at one more.
Up to 11 points for Cam Carr, and I don't know if he's going to play enough today for this to be a possibility, but he is on triple-double watch now. 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Still over 6.5 minutes to play in the first half.
You know, watching him play, you know, the old saying, the most flexible trees survive the hurricanes. Like, his body just can move so many different directions under duress as he misses the free throw.
Yeah,
he just has what it takes. Man.
Yeah, you could see the NBA level athleticism and the lengthy arms. I mean, his hands are down at his knees, and he is a physical specimen, and he's only going to get better as he continues to get stronger in the weight room.
Long three from Dante Jones is drilled, and the freshman from Springdale, Arkansas, his first tray of the game. 48-24, Baylor with the advantage. 6:08 left in the first half. Cam Carr controls off the handoff from Powell, gets it back to Powell. 2-man game, comes up short as Powell misses the layup on the right side. Ooh, miscommunication between Dalcourt and Allen leads to a turnover for the Patriots.
Yeah, Caden Powell beating himself up a little bit there for missing that layup. That was a really nice look from Cam Carr, and Caden just a little bit too strong with it. He's looking at his hand going, he's trying to be a little softer there.
It's also one of those games I think you turn around, you're like, oh, this is all there is?
Yeah, not much resistance.
No. Yesufu climbs the ladder and brings down the high pass and then goes right back up with it. 2 more points for Tunde Yesufu. He has 12 now, 5 of 8 from the floor. Top of the key, Dante Jones activates. 11 on the shot clock. Out of the mid-corner, elevation by Bourgeois. Knocks down a jumper.
Bourgeois up to 9 points. That's one shy of the most anyone on their team had in last year's game at Foster Pavilion.
He's getting a lot of action. I'm very happy I figured out how to say his name. Left side, acceleration from Jones. Right side, Bourgeois, short. Rebound by Mikey Ratai. Ratai dribbles behind his back just across half court. Guarded by Dante Jones. Baylor 50. Arlington Baptist 26. Nice backdoor cut and a beautiful pass from Powell to Ratai. Ratai makes the layup and is fouled. Shot at a 3-point play.
With that assist from Caden Powell, now all 6 Bears who have played have at least 1 assist in today's game. 12 for the team.
Dan Skillings chomping at the bit to get in the basketball game. We'll have to wait until after this free throw by Ratai. 6'7", 230 by way of Germany. Ratai bends his knees and sinks the free throw, completing the 3-point play. And now Skillings will check in for him.
That also gives the Bears 4 players in double figures. Skilling's leading the way with 13, Tunde Yesufu 12, and then Carr and Ratai with 11 apiece.
Here's Dante Jones, quarterbacking for the Patriots right now. Calls for the screen and gets it with authority from Overbeck. He created space for his guard, and the ball goes back out to the top of the key. Davian Allen hoists the 3, no good. Here come the Bears. Ducking down low, making himself available is Caden Powell. Off of the feed from Carr, he finishes.
It's a really nice pass from Cam Carr. Good communication, nonverbal, to get him an open look.
And a beautiful pass off of the rebound from Powell. And a windmill jam from Isaac Williams. Wow.
Not the guy you expect to kind of showboat on a dunk, but Isaac Williams has some hops, and he showed him off there, throwing it down with flair.
Well, you guys list him at 6'1". I'll say 6 feet. I felt like I just watched Spud Webb win the dunk contest again.
Well, I'll tell you, the listing is with shoes, Pete. That's what they play the game in.
It's very true. And more points in transition, as that's what Williams is dominating the game in. 2 pairs of shoes. He's looking pretty good at the other end, quieting the crowd, or at least trying to, is Bryce Archie.
Bryce Archie knocked that one down and looked at the Baylor bench and had something to say. I love it. Like, guys, have fun with this.
30-point lead for Baylor, 59-29. Caden Powell controls, rotates right side. Cam Carr with the basketball, finds a cutting Williams, and the scoring barrage continues with a chance to tack on one more as he makes the layup and is fouled. 10 points for Isaac Williams. When we come back, he'll have an opportunity to make it 11 with a free throw. Baylor has made 6 of their last 6. They lead 61-29, 3:09 left in the first half. You're listening to the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing
I'll be right back, Pete.
and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health, enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Baylor fans, ready to keep it cool this season? Ice and Easy delivers premium ice lightning fast. From tailgates to restaurants, construction sites, concerts, and races, Ice and Easy has you covered. Game day or work day, keep your drinks cold and your spirits bold. Ice and Easy, we deliver, you chill. Proud supporter of the Baylor Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
On the Baylor Sports Media Network, the Bears up 61-29 in the first half over Arlington Baptist. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork. Their patented blend of seasonings and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true hickory smoked southern flavor. Conecuh sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy in your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh sausage, a game day tradition. The official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears, who are smoking right now, DK. Leading 61-29, shooting 80% so far.
And 5 Bears in double figures as Isaac Williams has scored the last 6 with another free throw on the way to give him 10 points. 80% from the field will get it done. That's a pretty good number.
That'll get it done. And the sharing of the basketball.
Yeah,
16 assists.
And only 4 turnovers that have all been spread out among different players. Cam Carr, 6 assists, a career high for him already. I think that's really cool, and it says a lot about the character of the guys on this team. You know, this is a game that one player can come out and try to dominate and put up 30 or 40 points, and everybody's looking to share the sugar, as Scott Drew calls it, with probably your most dominant offensive player, Cam Carr, deferring to his teammates to get 6 assists.
And at the free throw line is Isaac Williams, who has been a house of fire. 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Working on completing the three-point play. Shots off the mark, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Davian Allen. Dante Jones controls, left side just inside half court. Dribbles between his legs out of the Baylor logo where he's met by Cam Carr. Overbeck controls and whips it to the right side to Bourgeois. 2 on the shot clock. Long 3 attempt came from Allen, no good. They fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Arlington Baptist basketball. Last touch by Baylor. Long inbound pass. Corralled by the Patriots. Bourgeois in the corner. Right side, it's Allen. Check that, Jones. He dribbles between his legs. Shot clock at 5. He activates. Nice move. Can't get it to finish. Threw it up with the left hand. It was halfway down and spit out. Cam Carr controls in the right corner for Baylor. They continue to work the perimeter. Already 4 Bears touching it on this possession. Make that 5 as Caden Powell finishes in traffic.
Nice drive and dish by Isaac Williams. Bit of a wraparound pass as he drew the defense in and then had to get creative and get the ball to Powell, who was patient with it, waited to create a little bit of space to get that open look.
Waist-high dribble. Davian Allen drifts to the right side as the Patriots now play the perimeter. Allen faces Ratai, who has him bottled up from the elbow, but a nice pass down low. Bourgeois is fouled going to the hoop. He heads back to the free throw line.
Took a hard shot from Dan Skillings, and Dan immediately checked with him to make sure he was all right.
A lot of fight from Arlington Baptist. 9 points for Bourgeois. 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Bends his knees. His 5th attempt from the charity stripe falls through.
Entering the game for your Bears, number 24.
Tunde Esefu checks into the basketball game. Scott Drew tells him, Mikey, you're going in for Mikey. So he grabs Mikey Ratai. Second free throw now. Coming from Bourgeois. Too strong. Rebound corralled by Tunde Esefu, who dribbles across half court with his eyes up. Moves to the left side. Bounce pass down low for Caden Powell, who makes no mistake. Another layup for the big fella. 8 points for Caden Powell.
Well, Caden needs one more bucket for all 6 Bears who've played to be in double figures in the first half.
1:15 left in the first half. 65-30. Baylor leads in the 3 from Overbeck. Top of the key.
He's trying to play it cool, but you could see he's holding back that smile after knocking that one down.
Oh, he is feeling good. He flew back on defense. Inside of a minute, Skillings controls left side. 65-33, Baylor with the advantage. Caden Powell hands it off to Cam Carr. Rob! Ooh. And he hit the deck hard. Powell did. And you heard our Mike pick up his scream as he headed to the floor, but he pops up okay.
Yeah, he's fine and going to get a chance here if he can knock down these 2 free throws to join the rest of his teammates who played in double figures. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's never happened before at Baylor, to have 6 players scoring double figures in one half.
I would have to agree with you, and you got the history books on your side.
Well, I'll tell you that this will be the about 23rd time in program history to top 60 points in a half. The most ever was 76 against Ole Miss back in 1970, and he knocks down the second. So all 6 Bears in double figures. I can't imagine it's been that spread out in one half before.
6-7. Come on, David.
I'm not
6-7,
not
bro.
doing it.
Come on. 6-7, 33. Inbound for the Patriots. Oh, a lot of pressure for Jones. Tries to get it across half court, and they do. Overbeck, shoestring grab to pull it in. Oh, and finding the basketball was Dalcourt. His shot is rejected, and Yesufu into the forecourt. Spun around, tried to dunk it, and rimmed out, but coming up to finish the job was nice work by Caden Powell. Excuse me, Isaac Williams.
Isaac Williams, and great hustle on that play to not assume a made dunk and be ready for the putback.
Overbeck on the block is rejected by Caden Powell. 5th block of the afternoon for Baylor. At the buzzer, it's Skillings. No good. So halftime hits, and the Bears make 9 of their last 10 shots in the first half. They lead 69-33 against Arlington Baptist at the break. David K., your thoughts on the first half?
Well, the 5th most points and a half in program history, 69, and it's the 5th most because they had the 4th most in the second half against Southern. So that is now 140 points in the last 40 minutes for this Baylor offense.
They are flying right now up and down the court, and they're getting it done shooting the basketball efficiently. 79.4% at halftime for Baylor. They are 27 of 34 from the floor. On the other side, Arlington Baptist, tough road to hoe. They are 11 of 36 from the field. We are at halftime, 69-33. Baylor leads. We'll come back, break down the first half action on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to live coverage of Baylor men's basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Now, it's time for the Blue Bonnet Health Services halftime show. Brought to you by TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Blue Bonnet Health Services. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the first half. Check in on scores and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
The Bears lead at halftime. shooting close to 80%, like dangerously close, 79.4% from the floor in the first half. And you look at everybody, except for you and I, David, in double figures so far. Your thoughts on the offensive output by Baylor and the efficiency and how they've shared the basketball?
Well, encouraged that they haven't started jacking up threes and trying to make flashy plays. They're taking the easy looks, and really impressed by how they're sharing the ball, and no one has gotten selfish today. Everyone who's played somewhere between 10 and 13 points, so that's pretty remarkable. Everyone's gotten a number of looks. The fewest shot attempts is Michael Ratai, who's 3 of 3, but he's gotten to the foul line 7 times. Great 18 assists against just 5 turnovers. Again, Cam Carr, already a career-high 6 assists. Tunde Yesufu with 4 dimes. Encouraging all around first half, and looking forward to seeing the Bears get a lot deeper into that bench in the second half.
Yeah, only 6 guys have played for Baylor so far tonight. Mikey Ratai coming off the bench. He's been perfect from the field, 3 of 3. He's got 11 points, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Bears have shot 20 free throws in the first half. They are 14 of 20. It is interesting, though. We talk about the signing or the acquisition or the transfer, whatever you want to call it, of James Najee. He will start to play for Baylor just by the time conference play starts against TCU, coming up in a few days here at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. But, these guys need, just looking at the box score, they are short on just flat-out bodies and minutes to throw around, David. It's important to get not only a very good player, a big, but also someone else who can help with the rest of this team getting blows and staying fresh.
Yeah, it is, I think, an underappreciated part of this. When you've got Michael Perez, you were expected to have in the rotation, out for the whole year with the preseason injury. Jocelyn Bodo out for the whole season, preseason injury. J.J. White, hasn't played since late November and probably is still a little ways away coming back from his foot injury. So that's 3 guys that were clear rotation players for this team. And, I get it. You have 13 scholarships to give. You have 15 spots. People think, why don't you have 12 or 13 guys ready to be in the rotation? That's just not reality. No one wants to come play college basketball and be a good enough player to be in the rotation in a Big 12 team, but be the 12th man, because you're not going to play unless you have the injuries that Baylor has had. And so that's a real challenge in roster construction, and I tip my hat to Scott Drew and the GM Jason Smith for men's basketball, finding a way to acquire someone mid-season to plug in, because otherwise you're going to be running this 7-man rotation at best for probably another month, and that assumes you don't have any more injuries and any more significant foul trouble or anything like that. So it was needed. You had to find another body, and it just so happened you're able to find one that fixes a big issue you've had, which is just general rim protection and size on the interior.
Today, the rim protection against the undersized opponent has been pretty good. We mentioned the Bears so far. As far as blocks are concerned, they have 5. Just 1 for Arlington Baptist, and points in the paint, eye-opening, actually scary. Baylor with 52, and the Patriots of Arlington Baptist with 6. The Blue Bonnet Halftime Show will roll on after this. Blue Bonnet Health Services, your health, your choice. Just ask your doctor for Blue Bonnet. We will return in a few moments on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy, or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas. You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Back here, the Blue Bonnet Health Services halftime report. Pete Souza alongside David Kay. David, I see you gripping up that box score. What jumps out at you? I mean, aside from what we talked about, some of the eye-opening statistics.
Well, the 18 assists in one half is a remarkable number. You know, 2/3 of Baylor's buckets have been assisted. You got 6 for Cam Carr, 4 for Tunde Yesufu, 3 Dan Skillings, 2 apiece Caden Powell and Isaac Williams, and then 1 for Michael Ratai. The rebounding, 26-11 edge in rebounding. Only 5 offensive rebounds, we pointed out, but we only missed 7 shots. So not a lot of opportunities for offensive rebounds. The 52 points in the paint is an absurd number. That is I'm interested to see if the Bears can get another player into double figures in the second half, because that would mean, you know, a James Goodis who's going to be making his Baylor debut when he breaks into the game, a Drew Perry, or a Will Kirkendall. One of those 3 going for double figures. It could happen. But that's the mystery of the second half over these final 20 minutes.
Yeah, somebody will have to start from scratch, right? Because all 6 guys that have played so far are in double figures for Baylor. The leading scorer, Dan Skillings, with 13 points. On the other side, hey, tip of the cap, especially to Overbeck. He's got 5 points, but then Zion Bourgeois with 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Good sign for him, and a good sign for Bubba Jennings and his team that they're staying aggressive.
Yeah, 5 different players for them have hit a three-pointer, and their leading scorer, Bourgeois, ties the most anyone had in their game against Baylor last year. He hasn't hit a 3. He's 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 6 at the free throw line, and he has a team-high 3 rebounds. Those guys are playing hard and having fun, and that's what you'd like to see. You know, they know what this game's about, and they know what's going to happen today. But they're going to make some memories, and, you know, I would imagine you might see some of them in line for the post-game autographs with the fans.
By the way, James Najee just walked right in front of us. He's every bit of 7'2".
Yeah.
That's a big dude.
I think 7 foot in shoes.
7 foot, okay.
But, yes, no, we were joking earlier that when you pick up a player from Europe, you hope when you pick them up at the airport that they're the size they were advertised. We fortunately knew from NBA measuring that he was 7 foot in shoes. So we were confident in that. But still, until they get to campus, you're just like, man, I hope this guy hasn't shrunk at all.
Yeah, I mean, well, he hasn't. I just gave him 2 more inches. So at 7 feet, James Najee is the real deal. Right now, Baylor appears to be the real deal today for sure. 69-33. We will step aside. Our last break of the Blue Bonnet Health Services halftime report. Your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Blue Bonnet. We'll be back with the second half here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up-the-year sales event at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Waco. Drive the stunning 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing for 60 months, or take $4,500 in combined bonus cash, plus $1,000 in select inventory cash. And right now, enjoy no payments for 90 days. Just sign and drive into the new year. These deals end soon, so hurry into Allen Samuels in Waco today.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
You've been listening to the Bluebonnet Health Services Halftime Show on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Brought to you by TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Bluebonnet Health Services. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we get set for the second half action with the Baylor Bears as we rejoin the voice of the Bears, John Morris, live from the booth, bringing you the second half action and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor in command, to say the least, 69-33. The Bears rolling into this one fresh off of a December 21st victory last Sunday over Southern. A little time off to celebrate the Christmas holiday, a special one, and a lot went on. Dan Skillings got engaged. Baylor acquired a big piece, literally, in James Najee for their basketball team, also announcing that Juslin Bodo will be out for the rest of the season. Unfortunate injury for him, but that 6'11" player and center from Cameroon will have to wait. But we got a 7-footer ready to go when Baylor takes on TCU Saturday in the Big 12 Conference opener. Mission at hand right now. Baylor looks to be in pretty good shape as the second half starts. Long three is drilled by Davian Allen. Patriots on the board in the first half, second half rather.
A little surprised we didn't see another timeout right after the three. You know, that's a replay of the first half. First possession for ABU, knocked down the long three.
Yesufu corrals somewhat of an errant pass from Williams. Ratai now controls, hands it off to Cam Carr. Carr strokes a long three, in and out. Skillings taps the rebound to himself and finishes off the window.
Nice job by Dan Skillings staying with that one. The Cam Carr three just a little bit off, but Skillings fought for it and a tough finish around an ABU defender.
Trey Walters controls. Dribbles the ball with his right hand. Moves it to Allen, who goes right back to him. Walters long three, no good. Long rebound for Cam Carr. Grabs it on the run. Lob for Yesufu. Climbs the ladder and bangs it home with one hand.
7th assist of the game for Cam Carr. He also just grabbed his 5th rebound, so he's got a chance at his first ever triple-double.
Fading away from the block. Bourgeois is off the mark. Skillings with the rebound, like a heat-seeking missile. Flying to the hoop for 2 more points. Nobody gets in his way. Skillings on fire. 15 points for him, 75-36. Baylor, 18-21 left in the game. Allen whips it cross court. Dalcourt finds Overbeck. His floater is too strong. Ratai grabs the rebound, and it seems like some of the Patriots are running out of steam, but just as I say that, Dalcourt gets handsy, rips off Ratai, and dunks it.
Ratai a little frustrated that his teammates weren't letting him know he had a wolf coming up behind him.
He said, say something, communicate with me. And you know, those are the kind of things, David, that I think are almost good that they happen in a game like this.
Yeah, you got to have some teachable moments.
Cam Carr teaches the Patriots what a backdoor cut looks like off of a nice feed from Ratai. He puts in 2 more. Cross-court pass is intercepted by Skillings. Dribbles behind his back in the backcourt, fires it ahead to Tunde Yesufu, who Euro steps to 2 more points. Yesufu now has 13. Bears up 79-38. Out of the left corner, Bourgeois stops at the mid-corner and goes top of the key. Allen tees up a 3, no good. And here's Dan Skillings in transition, finds Yesufu, shot fake, gets Allen in the air. He goes back up and puts in 2 more.
And that's a 5th assist of the day for Dan Skillings. Got to be approaching a career high if he's not there yet.
Bears still shooting 80% from the field. Or should I say are shooting, as they were at 79.4 at half. From the elbow, a nice pass from Bourgeois down low to Overbeck, who just seems like he's out of gas. Overbeck misses the short jumper. And in the forecourt, we have a foul on Skillings.
A little bit lazy pass there from Tunde Yesufu. Needed it to be more toward the sideline instead of the middle of the court, and kind of led Dan Skillings right into that foul.
Caden Powell checks in for Skillings, and wow. I mean, is Dan Skillings in great shape or what? Just up and down the court, flying everywhere he goes.
Yeah, Bears working on their zone defense here.
Works out for him as Yesufu got a paw on it. But the Patriots somehow maintain possession, and Bourgeois with the teardrop from the right mid-corner goes up and in. 81-40, Baylor advantage, 16:05 left. Coming up on a media timeout. But before that, Michael Ratai is rejected by Bourgeois. Oh! Hard to the hole, Bourgeois absorbs contact and finishes. Gives a little flex himself. He'll have a shot at 1 more after a foul by Ratai. 81-42, Baylor. Incomplete control, but the Patriots still a little feisty on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
Everything we do for you.
Slam dunk benefits at First Central Credit Union. Tip off with free checking that pays cash, less fees, great rates, quick local loans, easy online applications, a free mobile app, secure remote control cards, 24/7 deposits, and more services at our ATMs, and a free new member t-shirt. Join today at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team. Everything we do for you.
Eligibility and application requirements apply. Member NCUA.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Foster Pavilion, Pete Souza alongside David Kay. Baylor up 81-42 on Arlington Baptist. Rudy's is a proud sponsor of Baylor Men's Basketball. Be sure to stop by your local Rudy's or Rudy's.com for some real Texas barbecue. We're talking 100% oak smoke meats, delicious sides, and Rudy's signature sauce. Don't forget, Rudy serves breakfast tacos too, every day until 10 a.m. Baylor serving up a delightful performance for all of those, a good crowd who came out to see the Bears on this afternoon ahead of New Year's, December 30th, a bit of a holiday week. I had to go to the chiropractor this morning. There's nobody there. I mean, everybody was doing, a bunch of people called in sick. They looked surprised. I said, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a Monday after Christmas.
Christmas on a Thursday is a weird feeling.
Yeah, it sure is.
kind of a sign of the time of year when you don't realize what day of the week it is.
Yes, exactly. Which I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That means you've unplugged from work.
Yes. Kind of hard for us, to be true. I mean, you know, because sports just never sleeps.
It doesn't, but I did lose track of what day it was. I think yesterday there was something I said, and my wife was like, I don't think they're open on Sunday.
Bourgeois puts a cap on the three-point play and gives himself on the afternoon 15 points. 81-43, Baylor leads. Cam Carr controls just in front of his head coach Scott Drew, snaps it cross court. Skillings, shot fake, gathers himself, tries it again off the mark. Long rebound for Arlington Baptist, and rejected is Gary Gray. Cam Carr returned to sender on the other end. Tunde Yesufu drops in two.
Cam Carr faced a 3-on-1 ABU break and still got the block shot. And a nice run out. Tunde up to 20 points in the game.
Yesufu 9 of 12 from the floor. Nice backdoor cut. Peekaboo pass goes to Gray, who drops in two more. 83-45. Just under 15 minutes left in the second half. Baylor with the commanding lead. Getting the ball in the post was Cam Carr. He puts in a feathery-looking little floater from about 3 feet away in the face of, again, 3 guys. Right side, Allen activates from outside the arc. It's dropped off for Dalcourt. Bourgeois floats to the left side, hung for a while, shots no good. Rebound for Powell, goes to Cam Carr. Carr goes back to him. Powell ran out of real estate. Isaac Williams comes up with the loose ball and floats to 2 points.
And Caden Powell now with a double-double, second one of the season. He also had one against Washington against a much larger front court in that game.
Arlington Baptist's biggest player is 6 feet 7 inches, and he's not in the game right now. 3 try for the Patriots is off the mark. Another rebound for Powell. He hands it off to Cam Carr. Carr in transition, drops it off at the doorstep for Yesufu. He has 2 more points.
8th assist for Cam Carr. The only thing that's going to keep him away from a potential triple-double, he's only stuck on 5 rebounds. He's got to hit the boards.
13:23 left. Baylor up 89-45. The floater's off the mark. Jones couldn't hit. Skillings had it at half court, taken out of his hands by Allen. They'll say Allen was out of bounds, so it's Baylor basketball.
Entering the game for your Bears, number 12, Michael
Ratai checks into the basketball game along with Will Kirkendall for Baylor, so we're starting to see some of the depth of that Baylor bench. And it's nice, you know, Kirkendall, gets in the game with 13-14 left. We won't have to rush or go crazy to get him a couple points and clean shot attempts.
And Caden Powell's also tied his career high with 4 assists in this one.
Michael Ratai, wow, 1-on-1. Jones didn't have a chance.
Michael Ratai.
91-45, Baylor leads. Ratai with 13 points after that make. He is 4 of 5 from the floor. Bears shooting a blistering 78.6% from the field. 74 points in the paint.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, maybe some points in the paint coming from the Patriots. Or maybe not. Bourgeois handed it off underneath to Bryce Archie. Archie kicked it to the corner, but a whistle was blown. We had a foul on Will Kirkendall. Long inbounds pass from Bourgeois. Dalcourt somehow doesn't go backcourt. Finds Allen at the elbow, who elevates. His jump shot's off the mark. Ratai with the rebound. Kirkendall in the corner, pumps it out left wing to Carr. Nice jump hook for Powell, no good, but Isaac Williams had the rebound, missed the shot, but Powell gets the foul and the finish with the dunk.
That was a nice soft touch by Caden Powell that didn't go down, and a putback by Isaac Williams that wouldn't fall, but Caden kind of fought back at it and said, I'm getting that one, and threw it down. He's got 14 rebounds now.
93-45, but now it's 93-48. Big-time three-pointer knocked down by Jones. He's got 8 points, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Bourgeois having himself a game, 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Mikey Ratai to the hole, was held up a little bit by Bourgeois, but finished. 95-48, Baylor leads. Jumper off the mark for the Patriots. Ratai collects the rebound. Outlets to Cam Carr, no look in the corner. Will Kirkendall knocks down a three right in front of his bench. And the Baylor Bears love it. Guy right in his face, too. Kirkendall's on the board, and then Bourgeois, of course, won't go away. Rattles home a jumper from 15 feet. 98-50. Bears lead. Williams to Cam Carr. Carr at the elbow. Finds Michael Ratai. Ratai's three is no good. Another rebound for Caden Powell. About 4 Patriots fighting with him. Finally, the ball is knocked away. Downcourt comes up with it. And we have a foul on Caden Powell. Timeout on the floor. 48-point advantage for Baylor. 2 points away from the century mark. 10:50 left in the ballgame. You're listening to the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hey Bears fans, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it is the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Athletics. 98-50. Baylor in the lead right now. 16 points for Isaac Williams in his first ever start as a Baylor Bear. He has delivered, David, and again, a little bit of Ray J. Dennis in him. The fact that he is always going downhill and getting to the paint as a guard, so impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's a good comparison. I'm trying to think of what point guard Baylor has had. I mean, Davion Mitchell comes to mind, and he's not as quick as Davion Mitchell. He was elite. But as far as the ability to just get to the rim and elevate over people, I can't think of another point guard that Baylor has had that has the level of athleticism that Isaac has. I mean, he's just when he plants 2 feet and leaps, he's up there with the big boys, and he's just a freak athlete. I'm really excited to watch him. Hopefully a guy you're going to get to see in Waco for a couple more years.
7 of 9 from the floor is Williams with those 16 points and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. That had been the Corpus Christi, but so far pretty efficient as a Baylor Bear. Back to action. Bears up by 48. That's right. If you just turned us on in the car, they are up by 48. Arlington Baptist on the business end of this affair as Dan Skillings grabs a rebound off of a missed three into the corner, and it's Isaac Williams raining a three this time. We talked about his penetration and production. He knocks down a tray.
Great look for Isaac Williams and a 7th assist of the game for Dan Skillings.
101 points for Baylor, 50 for Arlington Baptist. Bears create a turnover. Will Kirkendall, good look at a three from the left corner, missed everything. Rebound for Davian Allen. Coming up on 10 minutes left in the game. Allen from the right side surges to the three-point line, drops it off for Bourgeois. Ball is taken away underneath by Ratai. Ratai quarterbacks into the forecourt, try to find Skillings, errant pass, turnover. We go back and forth. Three try from the right side is no good from Allen. Players fight for it underneath, knocked it out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by Baylor, Arlington Baptist basketball. Drew Perry emerges from the Baylor bench. He'll check into the game for Mikey Ratai. And Cade Powell will come in for Will Kirkendall. Kirkendall heads to the bench with 3 points.
I look over and see James Perry and Lydia Perry putting on the Drew Perry jersey as he checks into the game. They're ready to go.
That's awesome. Yeah, I see that now. Right side. Patriots with the basketball. Overbeck from 6 feet somehow muscles that one to the rim and gets it to go down.
7 points for Overbeck, including that tray he hit earlier. He's smiling over at Scott Drew.
It's 101 to 52. He feels like he's the one guy that's in on the joke.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Foul down low. The foul's on Jones. His second foul. That puts Yesufu at the free throw line, where the Bears on the day are 14 of 20. 70%. Tunde Yesufu sinks his first free throw attempt.
I don't know if we called this out yet. Michael Ratai with the double-double, 13 points and 12 rebounds. Looking to see what number that is for him.
Wow. 12 rebounds already as Yesufu sinks the second free throw. Michael Grant into the basketball game out of Houston, Texas, controls for the Patriots. Grant dribbles with the left hand. 15 on the shot clock. He moves it over to Will Ware. Ware to Overbeck. Overbeck, crafty move off the window, spun out on him. Skillings with the rebound, crosses half court. 103-52, Baylor with the advantage. Dan Skillings says, how about I make it 105? Euro step into the lane, drops in 2 points.
Skillings up to 19 points, and I don't know if you could hear it on the crowd mic, but when Overbeck went up for that one, there was like a collective gasp from the crowd. They were rooting for it to go down.
He just doesn't look the part, folks. Long three from Ware. Line drive, Overbeck puts it back up, rejected by Powell. Overbeck wanted a goaltend, doesn't get it. At the other end, Skilling flies to the hole, got the lob, couldn't finish it, and misses another bunny. This time he's fouled. Both difficult shots.
That was a really nice, mid-court pass from Tunde Yesufu on a lob to Skillings, and he just couldn't quite finish the play, but did keep fighting for it, get the offensive rebound, and draw the foul.
Total rebounds on the day, Baylor 46, 16 for Arlington Baptist. And we've mentioned the Bears have 10 offensive rebounds, and they haven't missed many shots. Missed 15, so of their 15 misses, they've grabbed 10 of the rebounds. Skillings hits the first free throw. Second one is good as well.
Entering the game for your Bears, number 12, Michael Courtside.
Will Ware controls right side, top of the key. A lot of ball movement from the Patriots. Michael Grant has it now, 17 on the shot clock. Baylor working the zone, and it has caused problems for Arlington Baptist. Pass is picked off by Tunde Yesufu. And a foul is committed, and a timeout on the floor. The steal by Yesufu, his 5th of the game. 2 fouls now on Michael Grant as he committed the personal foul. We'll step aside on the Baylor Sports Media Network. 107-52 Bears in full control.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
Listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Back in Waco, Texas, at Foster Pavilion, the Baylor Bears in their final tune-up ahead of Big 12 play. That will begin Saturday afternoon at TCU. Right now, though, at home against Arlington Baptist, feeling pretty good. 107-52. Tunde Yesufu, 24 points, 3rd straight game with 20 or more, and just at the right time to see this guy come on, David, as we get set for conference play.
Yeah, he's been such an impressive player as a true freshman. I feel like he's kind of flown under the radar a little bit. You know, the national narrative is mostly around a handful of other guys, the Cam Boozers and the AJ DeBonces, but Tunde Yesufu has just been a terrific college basketball player, really doing whatever his team needs him to do to help win games, and he's just going to keep getting better as the season goes along. But encouraged to see his offense really continue to take steps forward. Even when he it stretches this season has struggled to shoot the three-point ball, still finding ways to score.
Never ever seems like he's pressing. The game comes easy to him, and that's so impressive when you think about the fact that this is just a freshman we're watching right here. So Baylor with the basketball after the foul was committed by Grant. Kirkendall pulls the trigger, inbounds to Ratai. Here's Michael Ratai. Strong move to the hole. Jump ball as he got tied up. Possession arrow favors Baylor. So with 7:44 left in the game with 21 seconds on the shot clock, Will Kirkendall will try it again, inbounding from the same exact spot. Kirkendall into the corner. Cam Carr caught it in a compromising position and stepped on the baseline.
That's something to clean up. 11th turnover of the game for the Bears. They like to try to be 11 or fewer in every game. That's one of their keys. And a little sloppy with the ball today.
Jones dribbles the ball between his legs at half court. Patriots control, top of the key. Bourgeois Back to Jones. Baylor has not turned down the defensive pressure at all. Even up 107 to 52 with 7:20 left. 5 on the shot clock. Quick movement to the hole. Another 2 points for Bourgeois.
He's up to 19 points on 7 of 11 from the field, along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Definitely Arlington Baptist player of the game.
Here's Michael Ratai. Kirkendall controls now as he probes and finds Tunde Yesufu. Up and under, beautiful layup from the freshman. Tunde's got 24.
With the assist from Kirkendall.
Check that 26.
Out of bounds.
Ball is kicked out of bounds by Tunde Yesufu.
You know, we're kind of on records watch here. Bears shooting 74.6% for the game. The program record for field goal percentage is 67.2. So well on their way to setting another record today.
Jones, top of the key. Right side. Overbeck. Gets the entry pass and the hook shot. Basically had his back to the basket, threw it over his head, off the glass and in.
Yeah, there was some deception there. He kind of caught Caden Powell out of position for the block because Caden Powell thought there's no way he's about to shoot the ball.
He's still smiling, this Overbeck. He's got 9 points, 3 of 9 from the floor. 109-56, Baylor with the advantage and a nice move by Tunde Yesufu. Elevates for 2. Pads the Baylor lead. It is now 56, excuse me. 28 points for Tunde Yesufu. 5:45 left in the ball game. Overbeck from the mid-corner. Hands it off. 3 by Ware, around and out. In transition, Ratai glides to 2.
Michael Ratai.
We'll see if they give that assist to Cam Carr. If they do, yeah, they do. His 10th assist of the game. He has his first double-double in a Baylor uniform.
A points, assist, double-double at that. Yesufu takes it away, then loses it, but a streaking Cam Carr gets the pass from Yesufu and bangs it home. So here come the subs. Perry, Goodis, and Williams into the game for Baylor.
Number 3, Drew Perry, and number 13.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Scott wanted it to be just a sub timeout, but it has to go to a full as the first call timeout of the second half.
Gotcha. So we get logistical here. Timeout on the floor when we come back. Will the James Goodis era have begun? I think so. The walk-on from Indiana who didn't play in Bloomington. We'll soon see his first college action.
A slate of 27 home games.
Timeout on the floor on the Baylor Sports Media Network. 1:15 Baylor.
Mississippi State and Oklahoma.
From networking with an incredible community to enjoying stunning spaces. But did you know you don't have to be a member to host your private event with us? Whether it's a wedding, corporate gala, or milestone celebration, our expert private events teams handle every detail with precision and warmth. Indulge in gourmet catering crafted by our executive chef and relax knowing your event will be unforgettable. Ready to join the club or just host in style? Call 254-710-8080.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Rookie home buyer? Slam dunk buying a home with First Central Credit Union. We are opening doors to home ownership. First Central's open door mortgage loans up to 95% of the appraised home value. Our starting lineup includes low closing costs, no points, low origination fees, flexible terms, and competitive rates. Thinking about refinancing your mortgage loan? This play works for you too. Apply online at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team. Everything we do for you.
Some restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender. Member NCUA.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
David running from Waco, Texas, and Baylor has been running all game long. 115 points with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to play at the hands of Arlington Baptist. 115-56 is your score. The Bears have not missed often tonight. 75.8% they are shooting from the floor, 47 of 62. Bears will be back in action. First Big 12 conference game on Saturday at 1 o'clock. They travel to Fort Worth to take on TCU. You can catch that game on TNT or listen to it right here on the Baylor Sports Media Network. John Morris and Pat Nunley on the call. Penetration. Shot is off the mark, and Skillings skies for the rebound. And if you missed us before the break, the James Giddis era is underway here in Waco, Texas. He's into the ball game. Perry, man, the walk-on hoists a three, and it gets lodged in between the backboard and the rim.
You could see from our seat it was a little offline. I was hoping for the bank there, but just a little short of that. It got wide for a jump ball, but hey, possession arrow now back in favor of the Bears.
There you go. This team needs a little humility today. A lot has gone right. Allen controls as Arlington Baptist has done a nice job of working the clock here in the second half to minimize some of the damage. Ooh, from the mid-corner, jumper from Archie over the rainbow. Air ball taken down by Kirkendall. 4:12 left in the ball game. Baylor up 115-56. Skillings pumps it to the corner. Controls is Goodis. Goodis now goes to Perry, who loses the basketball. Pass went ahead for the Patriots. Giddis comes up with it as he takes it right away. Patriots player had fallen down. Drew Perry gets a look at a three from the corner. No good. Isaac Williams grabs the rebound among three Patriots, finds a way to grab another offensive board. He is fouled. And at the 3:48 mark, we will take a media timeout and come back with free throws from Isaac Williams. 115-56. Baylor Bears with the advantage on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray. To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
3:48 left in this one. Baylor in full control, 115-56. Free throws coming from Isaac Williams, who has been terrific in his first start as a Baylor Bear. Coming over in the offseason from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 8 of 10 from the field shooting today. 19 points. Has handed out 2 assists, and overall Baylor's handed out 31 dishes on the day.
That's a big number. I'm going to look at the almanac here, and it looks like that ties the 6th most in program history.
Already.
Last time Baylor had more was Savannah State in 2017, had 32 assists.
Resuming play on the hurt floor. At the line for your Bears, number 10, Isaac Williams.
Arlington Baptist, not helping its own cause, has not scored in more than 2.5 minutes. Williams puts the free throw up just after he gets the ball from the official. That one rims out. Another opportunity coming for Isaac Williams. Baylor outscoring the Patriots in the second half, 46-23 in the first half. They beat up on them pretty good, 69-33. Second free throw is good.
And Isaac, now the third Baylor player at the 20-point mark, joins Dan Skillings with 21 and Tunde Yesfu with 28.
The record books being rewritten today by the Bears at Foster Pavilion. Jones from the hip, literally, got tangled up in traffic from about 8 feet away. Somehow got it off the window. It drops through. 116-58, Baylor with the advantage. 3:25 left. Skillings from 15 feet spins and finds Kirkendall. Right side. Here's Goodis. Step back, fading away, knocks it down. Scott Drew loves it. He falls onto the scores table in absolute joy.
That's not the shot that they teach to take, a little fade away from the short corner, but hey, he knocked it down with confidence.
He sure did. I mean, it's great to see a kid get in there that doesn't play very often and no indecision. I mean, this is my shot. I'm taking it now.
Playing through an injured shoulder as well. He's got a labrum issue that he's going to have to get fixed at some point. But, yeah, good to see James Goodis finally get in the game. He's been working hard.
Yeah, he's got a big brace on his left arm. Clearly doesn't affect his shooting flow with the right. Foul at the other end. More points for a Bourgeois.
Bourgeois up to 20 now, doubling the previous Arlington Baptist high at Foster Pavilion.
Wow.
10 was the most anyone had last year.
Yeah, 7 for 11 too. And now 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Second free throw coming. Too strong. Skillings climbs the ladder, comes down with the rebound. Williams directs traffic and trots across half court. Dribbling out of the Baylor logo. Approaching the three-point arc. Hands off to Drew Perry. Clean look at a three. Knocks it down. Perry sticks a three and the crowd loves it. 121-59 Baylor. Acceleration, and then hitting the brakes is Dalcourt. He elevates for a three, too strong. Skillings, another rebound. 8 rebounds for Dan Skillings to go with 7 assists and 21 points. Kid just got engaged. Clearly, it suits him. Kirkendall, three, no good. 1:54 left now. Jones with the basketball for the Patriots. He surges towards the lane. When he gets there, fires it out to the left side to Dalcourt. Back to Jones. He dribbles inside of the Baylor logo. 9 on the shot clock. They continue to rotate. Here's Jones as he went towards the hole. Lost the handle. Ball kicks out of bounds. It'll be Baylor basketball.
Defensive menace Drew Perry forced that one. He won't get credit for the steal, but he created that turnover.
Williams hustles across the timeline after getting instruction from his coaching staff. Goodis launches a three and knocks it down. James Goodis is unconscious.
James should never shoot again. Career record at Baylor. 2 for 2 from the field. Him and Rico Gathers, both 1 of 1 in their career from three-point range.
Well, maybe there wouldn't have been a coaching change in Bloomington if he just had gotten on the floor. The walk-on flourishing in his opportunity here with Baylor. Picks up what could be listed as a steal. Hands it off to Skillings. Back to Goodis. Goodis dribbles between his legs, is feeling it, and finds Kirkendall. Kirkendall has his pocket picked by Jones. Patriots go ahead into the forecourt. Drew Perry got Jones with the body.
Foul call on the Bears, number 3, Drew Perry.
Okay, I'm going to call it. We are setting a field goal percentage record in this game. Bears, with 38 seconds to go, are shooting 73.5%. The record in program history is 67.2. So I think they'd have to miss about 8 shots in the last 38 seconds for that to not happen.
And the ball is at the other end, too, right now, as Jones hits the first free throw. First Central Credit Union postgame show is coming up. Make sure you stick around. We'll hear from Coach Drew and a Baylor player. I mean, who knows who it's going to be today? Everybody played so well. 30 seconds left now. Second free throw was good by Jones. Baylor controls 124-61. Ball goes right over our head. I had a shot at it, and then I pulled up lane.
Oh, yeah, you got to. Just keeping everyone on their toes. Guy behind us is looking down at his phone, almost took one off the head.
He's all right. The last thing we needed was any blood on that nice sweater the kid's wearing.
Well, 124 points for Baylor is probably where they're going to end. Third most in program history and the most since 1970.
Wow.
Patriots basketball.
Knocked out of bounds. Arlington Baptist with the basketball. 10.5 seconds remain. Inbounds pass. Controlled by the Patriots. Dalcourt take one last crack at it. Goes to the right side. 3 try is no good from Bryce Archie. And a record-setting performance for Baylor ends in a 124-61 victory for the Bears. Their last non-conference game. Now it is time for the big show, the Big 12. That schedule starts on Saturday afternoon at TCU, but DK, what are your thoughts on this victory today and what you saw out of Baylor?
I love seeing how much fun these guys are having, how much they're celebrating each other, and how they're looking to share the ball and get everyone involved. Everyone who played, all 10 players, made a field goal. You had 3 double-doubles, Cam Carr, Michael Ratai, and Caden Powell. No one took over and tried to do it all on their own. It was great ball movement. 5 players with 15 or more points. You got to feel really good about all of that. It's a good example of how unselfish this team is.
I'll push back a little bit and say that James Goodis took over.
5 points in 5 minutes. We should have been playing him more. We might have had a 4th player to reach the 20-point mark.
Unbelievable effort from Baylor. Final score once again from Foster Pavilion, 124-61. We want you to stay tuned for the First Central Credit Union post-game show. For David Kay, I'm Pete Souza. That is it for the in-game broadcast. The post-game show coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up year sales event at Allenstown.
I'll be right back, Pete.
Get the 2025 Ram 1500 Lone Star with 0% for 72 months or 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% below MSRP and $2,000 in Black Friday select inventory cash. Check out the huge selection of 2026 Ram 2500s, now with $4,000 combined bonus cash allowance, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Hurry, these year-end savings won't last long at Allen Samuels.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
This has been live coverage of Baylor men's basketball. Now, it's time for the First Central Credit Union postgame show. Brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Nissan, innovation that excites. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the game, listen to highlights, and talk with Coach Drew, players, and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Well, back at Foster Pavilion, where we mentioned it, a record-breaking performance for the Baylor Bears today. The most points in the program's history since 1993, and a program record of field goal percentage. 124-61, the final score. We've gotten a final box here just handed to me from the outlaw, Josie Hutton, Baylor's supreme public relations czar on the basketball side, who's doing a tremendous job. Take a look at this box score now and some of the notable things. First of all, if you're Scott Drew, you have to love 33 assists. That is tremendous to be able to have someone like me say on the First Central Credit Union postgame show. 33 assists, sharing the basketball against the team who you're much better than, shows unselfish play. And the shot selection, obviously pretty good, and a lot of it on the interior. Points in the paint for Baylor, 86 today, 86-20. That's how many points in the paint they had over Arlington Baptist. And some of the other numbers that jump out at you, Tunde Yesufu finishes with 28 points and 5 steals to go with 5 assists. Tunde 12 of 15 from the floor, also had 7 rebounds. Michael Ratai, 15 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Also, Isaac Williams broke through the 20-point mark, had 20 points on 8 of 10 shooting. And then Dan Skillings finished the game. Guy just got engaged, and he celebrated with 21 points and 9 rebounds. The First Central Credit Union halftime show will roll on. We're going to take a break, come back with some more stats and probably some more records that we figure out were broken today by Baylor in an absolute drubbing of Arlington Baptist. 124-61, the final score on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrists of Baylor Athletics.
Texas Golf Carts has been providing sales, service, and leasing to Central Texas since 1993. We offer many different parts and accessories from various manufacturers and are the only authorized Yamaha and Club Car dealer in Central Texas. Visit our new location off Highway 6 in Waco or call us at 848-5991 and let us know what you are looking for, and we'll provide the expertise in meeting and achieving your desires and specifications. We are also proud supporters of the Baylor Bears. Sick 'em, Bears.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas. You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Central Credit Union post-game show, and it continues right now on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Pete Souza here after a huge victory for Baylor, 124-61. I will say, right now in the arena, there's just great vibes after a win like this, coming off Christmas and right before New Year's. But, you know, I'm looking up at the scoreboard, and the one in the south end zone, I'm not exactly sure if that's north or south, Bob. I'll just say that's, you know, that sounds like south to me. But, yeah, but the next home game for Baylor is against Iowa State on a Wednesday night, January 7th at 7 o'clock. We are there, folks. Like, conference play is now upon us. Today's game was so much fun, and we'll be getting into all the statistics in a moment, and we'll be joined by Scott Drew shortly in the Alliance Bank coaches interview. But Baylor takes on TCU on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Now, the game will be on TNT. You can watch it on TNT. Of course, you can listen to it right here on the Baylor Sports Media Network. But a lot of great stuff going on right now. Cam Carr's going to join us right here. He just walks right out. I mean, this is pretty exciting. So we got Cam Carr with us. Cam, thanks for joining us right now on the First Central Credit Union post-game show. You had another terrific game, 17 points, 8 of 9 shooting from the floor. Can we talk a little bit about sharing the basketball? Your first double-double at Baylor, points, assists.
Yeah.
Are you surprised it comes that way?
No, I feel like today was just Coach Drew was just emphasizing this is like a consistent day. This is something you need to take advantage of the small things and just sharpen up on the little things that you're not as sharp on. So I probably just say getting a feel for everybody, getting everybody involved, swinging the ball, and just trusting my teammates to knock down what they got open. So, man, I just got to give it thanks to them.
Yeah, you talk about joy. Jesus, others, and yourself here at Baylor. And man, there is joy. It was oozing off your bench today, whether you were in the game or you were out of the game. Can you elaborate a little bit for me about that team chemistry? What's going on with you guys? It seems like something special's happening.
Honestly, it's just like we like to enjoy the little moments, especially like when people do something that just puts a smile on everybody's face. That's just taking advantage of it. That's fun to us, and that's where you find the joy in basketball. Like Drew hitting a three, James hitting a three, James scoring his first collegiate points. Like that's happiness. That's something to enjoy. That's something that's going to be around forever. And so just getting to celebrate those moments and not overlook the little things, because I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in what's the next biggest chapter or thing we need to go at, and we pass up so many good small things. And so just enjoying the little details.
Yeah, they call it the present for a reason.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. And you have really been enjoying your time, basically, and enjoying where your feet have been, wherever they've been. And this year on the floor, you've been awfully successful. How have you felt about your confidence just building over the course of from game one to now here you are getting ready, enjoying this moment, but now getting ready to jump into conference play?
Yeah, no, it's going to get way more serious. And so I got to take my game to a whole new level. And everybody understands that just because we're getting into conference play, that means we all have to take that step. And so I'm going to be the best teammate I can be to hold everybody accountable, and I would expect them the same to do for me. And so, man, we're excited. We got a chip on our shoulder. I feel like we've been overlooked a lot, and so this is our time to really show people that, man, we deserve our respect. And it's early, and that's okay, but we don't even necessarily need for you to say it word to mouth, but we'll just go out and show you why you guys should respect us more. So.
And you've been doing it with your actions, and so, but I did like what you said yesterday in front of everyone, talking to the press about James Najee, him joining you guys, welcoming him with open arms, and that's an authentic message from you because you've experienced it yourself, right? Yeah. What has it been like so far just to have him here, boots on the ground?
Oh, man, it's great. For me, it's just getting to know him. I feel like sometimes when you step into a situation, a lot of people like to overlook who you are as a person and just get straight into the basketball side of things. And so just getting to know him as a person, because I feel like who you are off the court tells a lot about how you play on the court. And so I just got to sit down and talk to him during shoot-around and just ask him like how he likes it, what fuels him, because I know a lot of people looked at him coming in as a negative. And so I just told him, I was like, don't take it as pressure where you need to be something. Just take it as like it puts fire under your feet. It should give you an extra motivation, and it makes you want to drive and show people why what they have to say shouldn't matter to you,
Yeah, well, I appreciate the way that you handled everything, and you kind of being the point guy out there with positivity, Cam Carr. It's a pleasure to talk to you once again.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on another big win.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
So that's Cam Carr, and now we hand it over to head coach Scott Drew. Coach Drew, a couple of program records today. I want to go over that first. The most points a Baylor team has scored since 1993, and the best field goal percentage in the entire history of the program. Your thoughts on those marks being hit, and how your team shared the basketball today en route to those?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, this group has been coachable, and we knew coming in we'd have a big advantage in the paint, and we wanted to get the ball inside. And instead of coming out, and we had a lot of shots we could have taken early, I think the guys really listened and did what we wanted, and knew at the end of the day we could shoot a real high percentage, and that would be good basketball. And I thought you saw a lot of guys playing unselfish with 33 assists. You didn't have a lot of guys trying to get theirs, and what you want is efficiency. And like Tunde 12 for 15, Isaac 8 for 10, Dan 8 for 11, Mikey 5 for 7, Cam 8 for 9. I mean, Caden 5 for 8. Like, those are efficient numbers, and we got that. And then the next thing is you say, well, why do you play a game like this right off the break? And at the end of the day, we all know the gauntlet of the Big 12, and you want to get a game after the holidays under your belt, just so you get back into the rhythm and routine. And we did that, and now we know what we got the rest of the season, which is if we play well, a bunch of one-possession games.
I love talking to King McClure about what it's like to play at Baylor, and he talks about joy. Jesus, others, yourself.
Yeah.
I could feel that coming off the bench today. Not just when the reserves were in the game, but all game long. I feel like there's something special happening with this unit. How are they becoming so cohesive when you got a bunch of dudes who never met each other up until June, July?
They deserve the credit because to have a relationship with anybody, you got to sacrifice, and they've sacrificed for each other. And at the same time, I think our staff really did a great job bringing in people that we thought would fit well together and represent our culture and be fun to work with. And again, everybody likes winning, but the older you get, the more you want to win with the players you enjoy being with. And this is a really good group, and doesn't mean we're going to win every game, but it's fun coming to practice. It's fun competing with them. They do what we ask, and they do it with a smile, and I think you see that. And obviously with James Goodis, everybody is really excited. First game,
so cool, man.
Having a chance to get 2 buckets and 2 tough shots. I mean,
decisive.
my man
He was decisive.
He was feeling it. So anyway, I think his family's on a trip overseas, but we'll make sure they get a copy of this game.
Last question for you. You get the piano man into town, right? I love how you told us that James Najee played piano in the church growing up. Those are the kind of things that make me understand that, wow, this guy is going to be a perfect fit off the floor at Baylor. You know, you mentioned growing up in the church, playing the piano in the church. How has this team wrapped their arms around him already, him being here?
Well, he just got here, and if you spend any time with him, you'll see that soft-spoken, very, very thoughtful, deep. He's seen a lot, traveled a lot, and somebody that grew up. He said their churches are a little different than ours. I said, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, we were in church 4 or 5 days a week. So, but his mom is part of the ministry team. Sister sang in the church. Brother played the drums in the church, and he played the piano. So, and to hear him, how his mom's so excited that he's at a university and a chance to work on a degree, that's really exciting. And you just I know a lot of people, there's negativity, and at the end of the day, the rules are what the rules are, and they've allowed somebody like him to play. So now I'm just really impressed with his wanting to take advantage of it, not just on the court, but in the classroom, and that's encouraging, exciting. Asked him what he would want to do if he'd never played basketball, and his dad's a businessman, and he would love to get into the business realm of things. So Dad helps buy cattle from farmers and sells it to the butchers. I said, you're going to fit in real well. There's a lot of cattle in Texas, all right? So, but my point is he's a great young man. I think the community's really going to love him.
All right, Coach Drew, Happy New Year coming up, and, good luck in conference play. We always appreciate you taking the time.
Hey, thanks for all those fans that turned out today. I know a tough time to turn out, and you guys were great. And now with the Big 12, I mean, it's a war. We need you.
Next home game, January 7th against Iowa State.
Bullets will be flying. We need you in the stands.
Let's
all
go.
Right, thank you.
All right, Coach Scott Drew, after a nice victory for Baylor, 124-61 is the final score. We'll come back with one more segment and wrap it up for you on the First Central Credit Union post-game show. First Central Credit Union, they continue to do a great job on the Baylor Sports Media Network. We'll be right back.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Waco. Drive